Morning guys, welcome to Merlin's Ears. We're here today at Warwick Castle and we've brought a couple of friends along with us. We've used the friends and family offer that you get with the Merlin pass, which means that we can bring friends with us for half the admission price. So our friends have only paid £10 admission today, which is a real bargain. We're looking forward to seeing the War of the Roses jousting tournament that they usually only have on during the May half term, but as it was so popular this year they've decided to extend it to July as well. So when you first arrive at Warwick Castle, you come into this courtyard area that we're just approaching now. They've got the coach house, which is just a little coffee shop, and you've got a map of the castle just here. And you've got the ticket desk just over in the distance there, and this is the queue to go in. And that's the listings for today's shows. You've got the Mighty Trebuchet, the Flight of the Eagles, the History Team Tour, the Castle Dungeon, and of course War of the Roses Live, which is the main reason that we're here today. So we've just stopped off at the coach house for a quick pit stop. I've gone for the English cream tea, which was £5.95 for a scone and a pot of tea. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the menu.
2 bacon and eggs. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll grab some cutlery. That looks good.
Nice and oozy.
Okay, and Neil has gone for a cheese and bacon, kind of like a breakfast scone. Looks very yummy.
No problem, enjoy.
So we just quickly popped into the gift shop by the entrance of the castle, and they've got some seriously cool stuff. Look at this little bald eagle. He's so soft and fluffy. They've even got cuddly peacocks and a variety of owls. The smaller ones are £4.50 and the larger ones are £10. You can kit your little ones out as a knight.
A new one for your desk. He bought a big red pill.
They've got the usual kind of refreshments and sweets. Lots of historical books.
Oh, you
Looks like homemade jams and pickles. There's ginger wine, strawberry wine, mulled cider. Some really unique gifts in here. And remember, if you do have a Merlin pass, you do get 20% off in the stores as well. So we just come through the entrance gates and look at the view. That, I believe, is the Guide's Tower just in front of you. We're going to go up there later on and show you the view of Warwick. It's absolutely beautiful.
Never mind. There'll be another one.
Okay, so we're just heading into the Horrible Histories maze now. This is something that Harry really enjoyed last time we came. They give you like a little card with different periods of time, and you go around and collect the stamps along the way. There we are, so you pick up your time passport here. I'll just show you when Harry's gone a bit further ahead, so let me just show you. There we go. So each of the areas, so you've got the Vicious Vikings, Storming Normans, Measly Middle Ages, Terrifying Tudors, Slimy Stuarts and the Frightful First World War. So as you go around the maze, you come to different openings where they've got like little activities, and you get stamps in these books as you go along.
Are you coming?
So let's see if I can find Harry and Neil. I'm notorious for getting lost in mazes, so the fact I'm now in here on my own doesn't bode well. I could be in here for the rest of the day. Here we go, so we've got signposts here telling us where to go. So the first on our list is the Vicious Vikings. So that looks like we've got to go this way. Someone sneaked out the emergency exit. Aha! Maybe I'm not so bad at mazes after all. There we are, the Vicious Vikings. And this is one of the openings I was telling you about. So this is one of the areas I was mentioning where you get the stamp for your passport. So you just put your card in here, push down the lever really hard, and then it just leaves an imprint on your card. So we've just found the frightful First World War. There's Harry collecting his stamp.
What's it for? Morning. Morning. What is the black armband for?
I'll be wearing one for you in a minute, Private.
I don't remember this bit before, so maybe we didn't actually manage to find this bit last time we came. And there's little facts about history around the maze. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I've not managed to get lost just yet. I'm finding my way around this maze pretty easily. I've managed to get 3 stamps on my passport. I found the Vicious Vikings, the Storming Normans and the measly Middle Ages. Ooh, grown-ups exit this way, kids exit this way. So it looks like the grown-ups exit is just walking just down there, which looks a bit boring to me. And the kids exit this way is like a little assault course. If I can find Harry and Neil, I might give this a go just for fun.
Back in order. Great job.
So we've just made it through the maze and the object was to find Rotten Rattus Rattus. And we found him at the end. Harry, what did you think of the maze?
Good.
Yeah, did you get all your stamps?
Yeah.
Let's see, show us your book. Oh, he's beaten me. I only got 3 and then gave up. But it was a fun maze. So this is the main entrance of the castle itself. So there used to be a moat here. We'll see it's dried up, it's not used anymore. So that there was where the moat used to be. And we're just going over the bridge. One tip would be to definitely wear sensible shoes when you're here, because there are a lot of, as you can see, cobbled paving stones, so it's quite uneven surfaces, so just maybe wear some sensible shoes. Unlike me, but it's a very hot day today, so flip-flops had to be done. Here we go, so once you come through here, just on the left you've got the castle dungeon. Just around here they've got, I think that's just a merchandise stall there. And they've got an ice cream van, a hog roast stand. Okay, we're going to pick up a bit of pace now because we've got to get through to the other side of the grounds because they've got the trebuchet show at 11 o'clock and it's 11:15 now. So we're just going to head over there to make sure we get a good spot. So we just secured our spot for the trebuchet show. You can just see it over across the river there. This is a replica trebuchet that was built in 2005.
So another answer was sought. Many other answers were found. But by the 13th century, this is the best of those answers. This is a man-powered trebuchet, but we're using crane technology from the construction industry of the 13th century. The way it works, it's not. It's hard work. It's back-breaking work. Indeed, major safeties ensure that our trebuchet is safe to work at the rear of the device. However, we do have inadvertently a third safety. If we were to pull the trigger now, nothing would happen. Why? Well, look at the tow rope. The rope that's pinned. Listen for the reply. 1, 2, 3.
Remove the pin.
Stand down. Prepare for launch. Right, my lords and ladies, we're almost set, ready to go. We're about to send an 18-kilo rock, 200 metres, at a speed from standing start to 100. Trebuchet mistress, are you ready? Good people of Warwick, are you ready? Yeah. I'll take that as a yes. Everyone with me, as loud as you can, please. 10, 9,
8, 7, 2, 1.
my lords and ladies, the mighty trebuchet!
Whilst you visit Warwick Castle, you can also have a go at archery. You can see the prices there: £5 for 12 arrows, £3 for 6. And they're just over here. So you have somebody with you supervising you and just instructing you how to do it. Harry had a go at this last time, had so much fun.
And that's how he got his name. So most people do know the bald eagle because he is America's national bird. Have we got any Americans in here today? Well, that was a bit of a damp squib for Americans. They normally make a lot of noise. Now, just to be fair to everybody in the world, the bald eagle also occurs in Canada. This is your chance to shine if you're in Canada. You were amazing. You beat the Americans hands down there. Alaska? Nobody ever gets out. Nobody ever gets out from Alaska. But Archie, wait for it, is actually a British bald eagle.
Yay!
And that was pretty rubbish as well. These are all the same to Archie. What determines whether he has a good day or a bad day at the office is actually about wind. So today we've got the wind blowing down the hill. If you look up at the flag on Guy's Tower, you can see the wind is blowing down the hill. If you're Bruce, this is an enormous bird. So this is actually a lammergeier. Most people have never even heard of a lammergeier. It's an amazing bird, which sort of gives you an idea he's a vulture, but it also sort of gives you an idea that maybe he eats lambs for a living. And I'm afraid that name has done him absolutely no favours whatsoever. Has problems, and of course they have the advantage in that they can go many days without food. Nikita's just about to set off and head in that general direction. Honestly, you can't kill one of the children where you get into trouble for it. It is almost reptilian, and I can't go near that speaker either because it's going to sort of make a nasty. It's very best to work out how to get off the ground, and when we have the wind blowing up the hill, it is a relatively easy task. She's already been to the toilet, and once you've been to the toilet, then of course you've lightened the load slightly, and while she's moving up onto the castle there, I'm going to be thinking, I've been all the way up here, it's really hard work, and I want an extra bit of food, so I'm actually going to just throw a couple of pieces out onto the floor for Marvin, and that's because he's actually scared of this piece of astroturf at the moment. But as soon as I do that, you can see that Nikita is the first to react because she's the greediest, and she's on final approach. You will laugh at the air brakes on the Eagles. They very often require a little bit of work on the slowing down purpose. Okay, well done Nikita. Give her a really big round of applause. You've done very, very, very well for us.
We've just finished watching the Birds of Prey show. I don't know if you noticed, the last bird that came out was one of the sea eagles, Nikita. She actually went missing last week. She decided to go for a little weekend break, and Warwick Castle had to put a plea out on their Facebook page to try and find Nikita. Thankfully she was found and obviously returned and is now happily doing her shows again, but I wasn't sure whether we'd actually see her today. We're now waiting for the War of the Roses jousting tournament. It's just gone 12 o'clock. The show doesn't start until 12:30, but if you can see the massive crowd of people behind me, this is the queue all ready to go in to see the jousting tournament. It's very, very popular, so if you do come down and you want to see it, make sure you're in the queue probably about 45 minutes before the show starts to get yourself a good spot. We're just going to go and wait in the queue now. It's very, very hot today. It's 29 degrees, absolutely sweltering. We're going to go and try and find a shady spot to wait for the show. It's happening, guys. We're going into the War of the Roses. We are going to be the House of York. It's the House of York are in white and the House of Lancaster are in red. Last time we came, we were on the red team, so Harry wants to go on the white team this time. Exciting!
People, I see you stand underneath the white robe! In my heart of hearts, so that means that you'll all fight for the House of York!
Lancaster, we have nothing to worry about because our leader, Margaret, she is very beautiful. I would lay down my life for her. And you would too, sir, wouldn't you? Yes, you would, sir. I can see it in your eyes, you dirty dog, you! Do not worry. Her honour is far too virtuous for it to be impeached, Lancaster. unknown. My biggest claim is that my grandfather was a page in the court of Henry V. I mean, a lowly page. So yes, I am the illegitimate grandson of a slave. But when I heard how the king had gone mad, I was a part of something big. Cheer for the house of Lancaster! And cheer for the house of York! Come on, Lancaster! Show your disdain! Give them a room!
On my commands, cavalry, charge!
Go on, my lord! Come on, Lancaster! For the world goes!
Queen prepares to ride. What does she intend to do?
Come on, my queen.
Allowed 30,000!
Come on, Lancaster! On Margaret's signal, our foemen drew their arrows. But the wind was against us. Our folly falls short.
Next, our bowmen step forward. They draw. And release!
Oh.
Thank you, God. Father is in luck. The wind is on our side. And as our arrows rain down, Margaret must charge early.
Come on, Lancaster!
We see the sounds of Talton with terror. Long live King Edward! Long live King Edward!
And if they're lucky, they get a horse. We march! Full spring! Charge! Come with it! Come with
Against him.
Must have you anything myself? Lord Stanley, give me your horse! You refuse to fight for the king.
Stanley, you dare defy your peace. I'll show you how to swine. You, my brother Stanley, I trust in you.
Please! Charge! Surround him! Treason!
After him, Squire.
A horse! Good! A horse! Horse! My kingdom, but a horse! Come! Go! Surround him! Squire!
Our country has seen fighting and bloodshed for far too many years. I have lost so much to this war. My father, my brothers, how many more people need die for there to be peace? Henry, I will marry you, but on one condition. I cannot join Lancaster.
And I will not join your. Instead, we shall build a new house, on which shall unite red rose and white rose under one banner of everlasting peace.
Then it is agreed. House York, House Lancaster, let me hear your battle cries now change to tears of celebrations. Yay!
just in the distance there, that is the Guy's Tower should I say. We're just going to do the mammoth trek up all those steps there, and then there's a spiral staircase on the inside right to the very top where we can get some amazing views. So we're just starting, I'll climb up the steps. There's 500 steps up to this tower. It's a welcome break from the heat outside, I must admit. It's nice and cool in here. Very, very steep, very, very narrow spiral staircase. Trying to do this one-handed. Here we go. So that's the first bit. And already you can see it's such a lovely view of the castle grounds. This is definitely good for Fit for Florida. Oh. The handrails are burning hot. It's like torture. Steep steps. Oh. We've made it up the top of Guy's Tower. Absolutely exhausted. You really get a leg burn on the way up. Okay, so this tower was named after the 10th Earl of Warwick, Guy Beauchamp, and it was constructed around 1395. I'm just going to flip the camera around now and show you a view of Warwick. What an incredible view. And look how high we are! Look how tiny those people look. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. So we've just come down from the towers. We came down via the Caesar Tower, I think it was called. We're now heading into the castle itself.
On this wall are the faces of some of the historical figures who once held the key to the door of Warwick Castle. They may look handsome specimens up here, but don't be fooled. Some of these characters were pretty nasty in their hunt for power.
Oh, hello, cousin. Move over, you oaf.
Are you going to help me, or do I have to do everything around here?
So they've also got the castle dungeon here at Warwick. Entry is £9, but if you do pre-book it with your castle admission, I do believe it works at only £5 extra to go in. So if you think it's something you're interested in doing, it's definitely worth pre-booking it when you get your castle tickets. So we've just finished at Warwick Castle. We're now heading off to the local pub because England have made it to the quarter-finals of the World Cup. So a bit of a badly planned day on our part because we didn't realise that when we planned today. But we've managed to get everything done we wanted to do at Warwick Castle. So we're going to go to a local pub, get a bit of food and watch the football and hope that England win. On the way out I just checked out the ticket prices for you guys. Warwick Castle, it's the same price online or on the gate. It's £31 per adult and £28 for a child. And I did double checked the dungeon as well. So the dungeon, if you wanted to book the castle and the dungeon together, it's £36 for an adult. So it's just £5 extra. So you are saving a bit of money rather than paying the £9 on the day. Yeah, quite a nice day. We've managed to get, like I say, everything's done. The friends that we brought with us today have said that Warwick Castle is now their favourite castle, yay! Which is really nice to hear. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!